Hi guys, Marika here with another tag video. It's a tag I'm doing today. This is my third and last project for the Some Odd Girl guest design part that I had in August. And yeah, I only have 2 videos because I accidentally deleted all the clips on my memory card from the second video, the radish. But if you want to see how that project turned out, there's a link in the description down below that you can go to, and you can see how my radish project that I posted about a week ago, I think, turned out. So yeah, so today I am working with Corgi. This is a beautiful little dog, which is just so adorable. Just as adorable as the little kitty that is lying in my lap and cuddling at the moment. And I'm sorry about my voice, I'm a little bit stuffed. I think I got a cold. I get a lot of colds, that's just how it is. But anyhow, let's talk about the coloring now of this little corgi. First of all, I did do the Google thing. So I Googled for corgis so I could see how they would look in real life and what kind of coloring I would want to do so they would look the same. Now, you don't have to do that. You can color a corgi however you want to, but I wanted to get him a little bit realistic because I thought that would be fun. Also, a lot of my coloring today is a lot of flicking that I don't blend, and this is to get that mimic of a fur texture. For the blacks, I'm using my W grays, and that is also a tip from me. If you want to color black and you want to have dimension in your black, go for your grays instead of your black pen. Because if you would do just the black, that would be an even coat. You wouldn't get any kind of dimension. But if you look at something black, you will see that it has black, but it also has a lot of gray where the lighter parts on the thing that is black is. So use your grays. I'm using my W's because I thought a warm gray would fit perfectly for my little doggy here. So, and it's a good combination together with the golden browns that the corgi that I found had. I think it actually used 2 photos. One photo to see how I would do the dimension with the tongue, how the dog look when his tongue is out, and the other one was for the kind of markings that this little doggy has. So I'm not doing a lot of blending because I wanted to look like he has fur, but I did do blending on his tongue, in his ears, and on the white parts, because in this case I actually did some lighter warm grays for the white parts to get them to look a little bit dimensional too. I just kind of rolled with it when I did this. I want this kind of reddish brown, so I have my little hexagon Copic chart and I'm kind of just picking colors from it, so they don't blend that good. But I wasn't after blend, I was after the texture. But if you would take the same color combination and do it for a nice blend, you might not get them to blend as perfectly as you want to, because they kind of wasn't made to be blended together. But yeah, that is about the color scheme. And by the way, all the pens that I'm using are in the description down below, and in the link down below there's a link to the corresponding blog post where I have all the Copics listed, but also all the supplies listed. You have the supplies listed in the description too. You don't have to go to my blog if you don't want to. On my blog you can also actually go in and subscribe. I have an email subscribe button. You can subscribe for my blog posts, and then you won't miss the blog posts that I don't have videos for, because I do post more cards than I do make videos. But yeah, that's just a tip. For the tag for today, I'm again using my Monteval 300 GSM cardstock because I just love this watercolor cardstock by Canson. It is so nice to play around with smooching, and I'm going in with the greens, which is shabby shutters and some twisted citron. I like how these two kind of blend with each other, they kind of lift the Shabby Shutter is kind of a dull green, and the Twisted Citron kind of lifts that dull green a little bit, but still makes it a little bit grungy, just as I'm using the Mode Lawn here to lift those colors a little bit more to kind of reduce that muddiness of the colors and to get all the splotchiness that I really love. And I do it on both sides because it's a folded tag. You want to have colors on both sides. And I did that also on that extra piece because this die comes with a lot of small pieces. It's a die from Create a Smile Stamps, and it has all of these little like leaves and flowers that you can use. And I wanted to use a little bit of a leaf, like a branch, and the smaller leaves. But first I fold the die together, and for adhesive this time I'm using some Be Creative double-sided adhesive tape because it's super strong, which means that this tag will hold so good. So that is my, when I put things like this, constructions together, that is my tape of choice if I'm using a tape. For all the little details I'm using my Quickie glue pen because it's so easy just to kind of paint the glue on the back side of the details. And then I'm adding my acrylic block on top of it so that the weight of the acrylic block helps the adhesive adhere to the cardstock. And this being this thick watercolor cardstock with a lot of texture, you really want to have that weight onto it while the glue dries. For my sentiment, I'm using from MFT Stamps a sentiment, which is What's Up Dog. I'm stamping that with Walnut Ink by Lawn Fawn onto a die also from an MFT Blueprints die collection. Then I'm adding a lot of tape on the backside of the doggy, but I'm just removing the paper from the part on his body because I want this to be able to be used as a tag, use the pocket so I can put a little card in it. However, I will cover up the sentiment if I do that. Didn't think that long, but yeah. And that is the tag for today. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Down below you find all the details of the card. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!